This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, good evening and welcome to the gymnasium on the campus of North Mason High School in Belfair, Washington. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school basketball with an Olympic League boys game featuring the Olympic Trojans and the North Mason Bulldogs. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
How you doing, Diedrich?
North Mason comes into the game with a 6-10 overall record, 3-9 in the league. The Bulldogs are coming off Friday's 64-61 win over Squim. That win puts the boys from Belfair and the Wolves in a tie for 5th place in the standings, with the top 4 teams making the Class 2A District 2-3 tournament. It's important to mention that the 4th place team is Class 3A, Bainbridge, which wouldn't play in the 2A tournament. So, North Mason win tonight puts the boys from Belfair in the driver's seat for that postseason play. Just want to put that out there right here, right now. Olympic is 4-11 on the season, 1-9 in league play. The Trojans are coming off their first league win on Saturday, 69-57 at Kingston in overtime, which is quite a. I mean, I don't know, Jerry. You might remember this. Was it John Wooden that said the first team to make consecutive baskets in an overtime will win? Did not apply. The three-pointer was not in the game when John Wooden was coaching. That changes things completely, and it was proven in that game. That win also snapped a 7-game losing skid for the Trojans. This is the second meeting of the season for North Mason in Olympic. In their first meeting on January 4th, the Bulldogs beat the Trojans 43-40. The last time we saw North Mason was January 18th when the Bulldogs fell to Port Angeles 73-58. The last time we saw Olympic was December 21st when the Trojans lost to Shelton 47-39. At Shelton. Coming up, we'll talk with North Mason coach Derek Smith. Jerry will get you the starters and, of course, the tip-off. It's Olympic League boys high school basketball, the Olympic Trojans at the North Mason Bulldogs on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
And we're back here in Belfair, just ahead of Olympic and North Mason. Did have an opportunity to talk with the North Mason coach, Derek Smith. Coach Smith, big win for you last week over Squim. I was very impressed with your team. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, it was a great atmosphere in here. Had a big crowd, and kids came out and delivered right with that energy, played hard the whole game. battled back and forth, and it got hot there at the end of the third, start of the fourth, and we're able to build a little bit of lead and hold on to that.
Now, how important was that win?
Oh, it was huge. It sets us up in pretty good spot to hopefully be in the playoffs and get a playoff game this year. So that was a big win for us, and really put us in a good situation if we go and we're able to handle business tonight. Put us in a real good spot for a playoff game.
Let's talk about tonight. Your game at Olympic, you had a lead, you let it go, and then you pulled it out. Give us some thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, we came out really hot right at the first couple minutes, or first 4 minutes or so, and then kind of cooled off all the way till halftime, and they were up 8 or something at half, and second half we did a really good job of answering because we kind of felt like we just weren't. The game just kind of got ugly, and it was a lot after that first kind of couple minutes, and weren't executing, weren't doing little things on offense, and started to pick it up there in the third quarter and fourth quarter, and we were able to pull it out. So we're hoping at home we can get a little more fluid, play more like we did on Friday night.
Let's talk about the other part of tonight, senior night, right?
Yep, senior night. So always a fun night. We're gonna have those seniors come out and start. So hopefully they can give some good energy for themselves on senior night and come out flying around.
Can you tell us a little bit about those 5 seniors?
Yeah, I mean we have. Two of them are normal starters with Hunter and with Cole McCormick. So those two are usually in the lineup. Our kind of 6th man is Carter Smith. And then Hayden, who's done some really good job playing defense and stuff, Hayden McFarland. And then Blake Phipps will be the other one. So it'll be a good experience for all those guys to come out. Hopefully we can come out hot and get a good start from them.
All right, well, good luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
That's North Mason coach Derek Smith. Let's just talk a little bit about the playoffs, Jerry. The playoff possibilities, the Bulldogs need a win, and it doesn't put them in, but it does give them a better position to take the 4th spot. And you look at the standings and go, well, wait a minute. They're 5th. Well, Bainbridge is a 3A school till next year. And then, so they're not going to play in this tournament. North Mason would get in if they take that 4th spot. And then there's also at-large bids. We're going to get some senior recognitions here, and I'm going to see if we can't bring that in to our PA announcer.
Okay.
Number 32, Hunter Reed Brown. Power forward, escorted by his mom, Kimberly, and his sister, Paige. For an aggressive guy, his hobbies are pretty benign. He likes to garden and bake. Sharp contrast to the repressing machine. His advice, keep working hard and always do your best in everything in life. Ladies and gentlemen, Hunter Brown. Cole McCormick, guard. Escorted by his mom, Angie, dad, Sharon, brother Troy, and girlfriend Jordan. I'm sure you can get behind this man because his favorite memory is simply winning. His advice to future players: work hard. Ladies and He's hoping to go to JUCO to continue his football career, and he made second-team All-League in football this year. Ladies and gentlemen, McFarland. Last but not least, center Blake Pitts. Blake was escorted by his sister Peyton, his brother Jordan, and his grandma. He likes to hang out with friends and play Rainbow Six Siege. This young man wants to get into sports medicine in college, and he is most proud of his family. Ladies and gentlemen, Blake Pitts. Okay, I picked you. How can I forget Carter Smith? Carter is accompanied by his mom, dad, grandma, Annie, sisters Madeline and Elba, and his girlfriend Ashlyn. This man participates in baseball, likes to watch sport, ride walks, and explore outdoors. He's hoping to attend a technical college and study in the trades. His biggest accomplishment is varsity back-to-back years. Ladies and gentlemen, Carter Smith. Ladies and gentlemen, one last round of applause for our amazing seniors.
All right, Jerry, those are the seniors. And we'll get to the starting lineups in, well, just a moment. We got lots of time. They put 6 more minutes up on the warm-up clock, Jerry, so we're not out of too much time here.
Not having to rush. It's good.
Not having to rest. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be back. Jerry's got the starters for you. Then we get the tip-off between Olympic and North Mason here tonight from Belfair on Senior Night on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
We all depend on them for medical emergencies, to keep our highways safe, and to get back on the road. And emergency responders depend on us to watch for them, to slow down and move over. We do it for the people out there taking the risks while helping others, and the people who care about them, because most of us agree that we all share a responsibility for safety on our roads.
Mason Health wants you to stay healthy. Are you turning 65? Mason Health can help you maximize all that Medicare has to offer. Did you know Medicare covers preventive services under the Medicare Wellness Program? Medicare coverage includes screenings for depression, diabetes, obesity, and alcohol misuse. You can also get mammograms, pap smears, pelvic exams, and more. Talk to your healthcare provider, or you can find more information on masongeneral.com.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events, connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources, and connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
And we're back here in Belfair. Time for the starters. Jerry's got those.
Thank you, Diedrich. First, for the Olympic Trojans under Coach John O'Connor. At one guard, a 6-foot senior, number 4, Keithan Whitener. At the other guard, a sophomore, 6-foot, number 33, Donovan Weaver. At one forward, a 6'2 senior, number 11, Ryder Wright. At the other forward, a 6-foot senior, number 22, Luke Silva. And rounding out the starters for the Olympic Trojans at center, a junior, 6'4", number 23, Tristan Garrity. And now your starters for the North Mason Bulldogs under Coach Derek Smith. At one guard, a senior, number 5, Cole McCormick. At the other guard, number 32, a senior, Hunter Brown. At one forward, a senior, number 4, Hayden McFarland. At the other forward, number 12, a senior, Blake Phipps. And rounding out the starters for the Bulldogs, a senior, number 23, Carter Smith.
All right, thank you, Jerry, for that. We're going to take another timeout and be back with the tip-off between North Mason and Olympic here tonight. Olympic League basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
And we're back here in Belfair, boys basketball Olympic League style tonight. So North Mason and Olympic going to get the national anthem here shortly. Jerry, you have anything to add before we take another break?
No, I'm looking forward to the game. It should be a good, close game.
It should be. We had the pleasure of watching North Mason against Port Angeles. They lost to the Rough Riders, but they gave them a good game.
I thought they played fairly well, especially the second half.
All right, we're going to stand for the national anthem. We'll be right back with the tip-off.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
We're back in Belfair. North Mason High School versus Olympic High School in the Olympic League. It's one thing I'd like them to change, maybe. Change the name of the league because you have a school named Olympic in the Olympic League. It gets a little confusing for those who don't understand, and I'm usually one of those people. Anyways, Jerry, we got some times. They're going to announce the starting lineups here tonight. I'll remind you, if I've got this right, it's Whitener, Wright, Silva, Weaver, and am I missing somebody? Garrity, that's who I'm listening. I circled the wrong number. Okay, so Garrity for Olympic, and it's McFarland, McCormick, Phipps, Smith, and Brown for the Bulldogs.
And what an honor tonight for the seniors all to get to start. I think that's great. You know, it's something they're going to remember for the rest of their lives.
Right. And then plus it's going to be on YouTube as well as getting some starting lineups announced here in Belfair. So we're going to take another timeout. We'll be back with the tip-off. I know this is kind of drawing it out, but well,
it's neat to recognize players, recognize people.
Right. Well, since we're going to keep it here, Jerry, we talked a little bit about North Mason boys' possibilities for playoffs. The girls are not mathematically out of it. They play at, they host Bainbridge on Thursday. They got them in Bainbridge earlier in the season. They're right there on the cusp of making that final spot. So they're not out of it, but it's going to be a harder road for the girls from Belfair to make the playoffs rather than the boys. The boys are a little more in the driver's seat, as I said earlier. If they can win tonight, they put them in the driver's seat. The lights just went out.
More help.
They do need a little more help. The boys need some help as well. But we'll see. Now, I want to not ignore the Shelton boys, who are in the thick of things down in the Evergreen Conference. Sitting at fourth, they're playing at Aberdeen tonight. They need to win out. But it's, they got Aberdeen, Centralia, and then a makeup game against WF West. Next Monday. That WF West game is going to be, I think, the deciding factor on this. If they can upset the Bearcats on Monday, they could move in. They could move up.
Or get third.
It's possible. Depends on how Black Hills does. It depends on how Tumwater does. There's a lot of factors. But, they got to win in the Harbor. They got to win Thursday, and then they got to win on Monday.
But if they can win 2 of the 3, then they're pretty well assured of being able to go down south and play a pigtail game.
Well, play-in game.
Don't know,
yeah, I'm not sure what they call it.
Yeah.
I call it pigtail.
Call it pigtail.
It's that, number 4 goes down to number 5 in the Greater St. Helens League, and they alternate locations from year to year. And, Well, we've killed enough time to get to the tip-off here between North Mason and Olympic. It's going to be in the dark gray with the blue numbers. Most of them have black shirts on. Bulldogs all white with the blue trim and blue numbers and letters. So
we'll have to squint just a little bit more to look at the Olympic uniforms.
Yeah, they're a little better in person than I watched on tape. So it's going to be Carter Smith facing Tristan Garrity in center circle to get this game underway. And Smith just jumped a little early. They're going to have to re-jump it. Smith was a little anxious to get that tip off, I think. So here we'll do it again.
Yeah.
Got to do it again. Let me get my scoreboard up as well so we can have that. There we go. Here's the tip, and the Trojans will win that tip. Here's Weaver. Exchanging some passes around the perimeter, and it's to Wright. Wright will look to the corner. It goes. Quick pass and a shot up, in and out by Garrity. And a rebound pulled down by the Bulldogs. McCormick. McCormick pushes a pace up the court. He'll skip over to the far side, draw the defense out a bit, get a drive to the foul line, kick it over. That is Phipps. Phipps down to the baseline. Here's McFarland. McFarland back to McCormick. McCormick trying to get some space, finds McFarland. Draws a double team, bounces it over to Phipps. Phipps will take the three with 4 on the shot clock. Missed the shot, rebound tapped out and controlled by Garrity. Garrity to Wright. Wright gets it back to the foul line, kick it out. And this is going to be a missed three. And that was Donovan Weaver on the shot recovered by the Trojans. And then we get a foul on the Bulldogs. Sorry, I feel like I'm a little overdriven here tonight. A little excited. Went on Hunter Brown, his first whistle in the ball game. Sideline inbounds for the Trojans. Wright will trigger the play. Near foul line extended. Far side right in front of the band. Here in Belfair. Inbounds goes to Weaver. Back to Wright. Wright looks the court over from beyond the three-point arc. Gets it back to Weaver. Donovan will get it back to Wright. Ryder will try to drive. Cut off by 2 Bulldogs. Throw it up to Weaver. Weaver fakes the 3, drives into the paint, puts it up. Missed the shot, but drew the foul on the Bulldogs. 2 shots coming for Donovan Weaver. And it looks like McCormick picked up the foul. That's his second team foul on North Mason. And at the free throw line will be Donovan Weaver for Olympic, trying to break this stalemate at 0. Missed the first one. You know, Jerry, I got to point out Blake Phipps' hair. Usually has his maroon color. He's got kind of a spot thing going tonight. There's the second free throw, and it's off. Phipps taps the ball. Brown pulls it down for the Bulldogs. Brown will get a high post feed to Smith. Hand it off to Phipps. Phipps back to Smith. Smith puts it up and in.
Nice pass.
Carter Smith had that caught on his hip and somehow got it to up there and in.
Nice pass by Blake Phipps.
Here's Wright. Guarded by Brown. Brown. Up top it goes opposite side. This is Whitener. High post feed, and around the horn it goes, and a 3 on the way by Wright. It goes in. 3-2 is the score early. Olympic with a 1-point lead. Here's Brown with it far side. Drives baseline. Got a pass to McFarland. Attacks the basket. Puts it up short. Drew the foul on Olympic. I think that was on 22. It was on 11. Those are ones. Okay, Wright picked up the personal foul. At the free throw line for North Mason, Hayden McFarland. First free throw hit the back of the iron, popped out. Here comes some substitutions as Derek Dunham will step on. And Cameron Revelez is also in as well. Looks like Andrew Latrine will step in for McFarland after his free throw. Second free throw is off. Rebound goes to Brown. Brown is going to be hacked and fouled under the basket. And that'll be 2 fouls on Olympic as a team. I think that was on 22 that time. Yeah, that one went on 22. That's Luke Silva. That's his first. So they'll let the Latrine come in. It'll be Revelez with the baseline inbounds. Right of the backboard into Latrine. Andrew goes to work. He'll kick it out to Brown. Brown 3 in the far corner. Hit it! And it's a 2-point lead for the Bulldogs. 5-3. 5:47 to go here first quarter. Stoppage of play was to get the net down. Is it an aesthetic thing, Jerry? I've never understood that. This little full court press by the Bulldogs. Inbounds goes to Weaver. Weaver gets it back to Wright. Wright, one dribble, up it goes to Whitener. Whitener top of the key for 3. That rimmed off high. Rebound right in there to get it is Garrity. Garrity fights for the ball, loses the handle, and it rolled into Latrine's hands, and Andrew is fouled. That's a third team foul on Olympic. And they'll give the personal to Whitener, his first. Reveles with the ball for the Bulldogs. Bounces up the sidelines to Latrine. Throw a pass in the middle, and it's picked up by, that was Weaver. Gets it over to Wright. Wright on the dribble. Back to Weaver. Up top to Wright. Back over to Weaver. He'll take a three. Rims that one off. Rebound tapped by Garrity, controlled by McCormick. McCormick lost the handle, and the ball is still free at midcourt. Weaver somehow gets it to Wright. Wright pull-up jumper at the foul line. Hits it. And the foul. Right at the free throw line. Ties the ball game at 5:05 to go. First quarter. But Wright will get a possible three-point play here, and somehow I scored that wrong on my sheet. First, so the free throw is up and in for Wright.
Foul was on Reveles, his first.
Thank you, Jerry. Dunham gets it to Reveles. Cameron up the far sideline. He's going to try to go to the ball, the hoop, and gets the ball stripped. The foul on Whitener, his second, fourth team foul on the Trojans. Checking into the ball game for Olympic is Daryl Washington, number 32.
Do you have all the points by Ryder White?
Yeah, he's got 6.
Okay.
Here's Latrine. Dribbles up top, hands it off to Dunham. Dunham back to Latrine. Andrews going to drive baseline. Kick it to the corner in McCormick. McCormick's going to dribble, penetrate, hand it off to Brown. Finds Latrine. Latrine working in the corner. One hands it to McCormick. McCormick with 14 on the shot clock. He's going to drive baseline. Leave it in the middle for Brown. Brown up and in.
Nice pass by number 5, Cole McCormick.
Here's Donovan Weaver crossing midcourt with a slow walk. He'll hand it off and bring it over to Wright. Wright way outside. Looking for Washington. He'll get it over to Weaver. Back to Wright. Wright takes a three with Reveles running at him, and it's up over the top of the backboard out of bounds. The Bulldogs up 1, 7-6. 4:13 to go here, first quarter. A little bit of a press put up. Dunham and Reveles exchange some passes, and Reveles bounces it to Brown. Brown will kick it to the corner to McCormick. McCormick will drive, and he'll leave it there for Dunham. Dunham will drive and kick it to the corner to Brown. Brown took a drive on the baseline, lost the handle, and the Trojans come up with it. Here's Wright with the ball. Between the legs, dribble at the top. He's going to drive side of the paint, spin, and leave it out there for Weaver. Weaver will drive in, challenge Latrine, missed the shot, but drew the foul on the, Andrew. That'll be Andrew's first, fourth team foul. So fouls may come into play here in this ball game, as Donovan Weaver's at the free throw line for 2 free throws. He's 0 for 2. Make it 1 for 3. Ties the ball game at 7. Get another one. 3:44 to go here, first quarter. Got them both.
Yeah, it's unusual for both teams to pick up 4 fouls this early in the first quarter.
There's Brown on the sidelines of the front court, gets it to Dunham. Dunham cross court into the corner. Here's Cole McCormick for 3, nothing but the bottom of the net. And another net up in the rim situation.
Oh, you got to make it look good.
Yeah. Hey, I like it when it flips up there. Whatever. Stop play. Let's go. I just noticed ESPN's here, Jerry.
Oh.
Over in the far corner, a couple of kids in suits with ESPN on the table. I'm not really sure what that's about. We'll have to look into that. Here's Wright with the ball center of the court. Dribbles up top. Kick it over to Washington, and there's a Weaver. No, actually, that's Garrity. Garrity missed the shot in the corner. Rebound goes to Brown. Brown will hand it off to Reveles, and here comes Cameron. Cameron, center of the court, stops, pops for 3 at the top, hits it! Cameron Reveles, and it's 13-8. Here's Wright in backcourt. Over to Washington. Up to Garrity. No, actually, that's going to be a picked pocket by Latrine. And Andrew's going to draw the foul. That's 5 on the Trojans. And that will go on Tristan Garrity, his first. But it does send Andrew Latrine for North Mason to the free throw line.
You're right. Foul shots are going to be a key.
At least early on. And that will bring up Ben Vaught off the Olympic bench. As Latrine's first free throw goes in. He'll get another one. So Tristan Garrity will sit down. So it's Silva, Vaught, Wright, Weaver, and Washington on the court for the Trojans as Latrine hits the second free throw. The Bulldog lineup is Reveles, McCormick, Brown, Dunham, and Latrine. Here's Wright crossing midcourt to the top of the key. Throws it over to Washington. Washington drives baseline, cut off by Dunham. Back out top to Wright. He'll get it back to Washington. Washington pull-up jumper just outside the key. Missed it. Rebound by Silva. And his putback is off, but he draws a foul on the Bulldogs. Now the Bulldogs hit the 5-foul limit. And that will send Luke Silva to the free throw line for 2 free throws. 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. Their largest of the night, and Silva can cut into that with his free throws. 2:36 to go first quarter, 15-8. Still 15-8. Here comes Carter Smith again for the Bulldogs. He'll replace Hunter Brown. So it's going to be Smith, Latrine, Dunham, McCormick, and Reveles on the court now for the Bulldogs. Trojan Silva with his second free throw. He missed them both. Rebound tapped out of bounds by Brown. Or actually, no, that was Wright who knocked it out. It'll be Bulldog ball. Oh, we have a 30-second timeout by the Trojans, Jerry. Hey, every Friday, MasonWebTV.com provides helpful driving tips with the Wise Drive, a weekly column by Doug Dahl, the communications lead for the Washington Traffic Safety Commission and a self-confessed traffic safety nerd. The Wise Drive is like Dear Abby, but for driving. The column is primarily driven by reader questions, but also covers current traffic safety issues. The Wise Drive appears in numerous newspapers in Washington State and is posted to MasonWebTV.com every Friday. Traffic safety is really important.
It sure is. What's interesting is North Mason has hit 3 out of 4 3-point attempts. Pretty good percentage, 75%.
They're leading 15-8, 2:35 to go here in the first quarter. Bulldogs have the ball. Here's Dunham with it. Derek Dunham will bring the ball near midcourt and get it to Cole McCormick. Finds Latrine over to Reveles, and unfortunately Cameron can't handle it. It goes out of bounds. Wasn't quite expecting that quick of a pass, I don't think.
No, it was a nice try, just a little off on the pass.
Weaver in backcourt. Exchanges passes with Washington. Now it's up to Wright. Wright up court it goes. Quick pass in the middle to Washington. Turnaround fadeaway. It goes in.
And give the assist to Luke Silva.
Here is Latrine quickly the other way. Goes right down the lane. Puts it up. Misses the shot. Rebound pulled down by Silva. Silva will get it out to Wright. Wright pushes the pace up the opposite way to Washington. Washington cut off by Smith. He'll find Wright up top. He'll dribble and reset for the Trojans. Over to the far side is Washington. Back to Wright. Wright near side. That's Washington, actually. And here is a pass up top to Wright. Wright's going to drive to the elbow, step back, and no-look pass down to Washington. Washington fakes the jumper. Hits it to Garrity. Up top to Wright. Wright with 4 on the shot clock. Puts it up short. Rebound to Washington. One dribble into the middle. Puts it up and in.
Who made that?
Washington.
Thank you.
3-point lead for the Bulldogs, 15-12. Here's Reveles to Dunham. Dunham over to the near corner to McCormick. Down it goes to Smith. Off the glass and in. Carter Smith with his second basket and pushes the lead back up to 5. 17-12. 1:15 to go first quarter. North Mason with the lead. Olympic with the ball. Here is Vaught with the ball. Up top it goes to Weaver. Over to Washington. Down to Vaught. Back out to Washington. Up top to Weaver. Weaver over to Washington. He's going to step in and hook a pass to Silva up top. And here's Weaver for 3. No rebound. Tapped and controlled. Actually not controlled. And is trying to save it with Silva. He threw it right on the baseline. And that will be a Bulldog ball coming out of the Well, the turnover. Some replacements here. Let's see. We've got Sean McBride coming in with a Webb haircut for North Mason. And it looks like Garrity comes back for the Trojans. Here's Reveles with the dribble to the foul line. Bounce it to the baseline. And McBride back out to Dunham. Dunham up top to Reveles. Back to Dunham. Down it goes to Smith off the glass and in.
Nice assist by Dunham.
Under 30 seconds to go, first quarter, 19-12. North Mason with the lead. Olympic with the ball. Here is Weaver crossing midcourt. Swing it to Washington. Back to Weaver. Over to Wright. Holding for the last shot. There's about a half a second difference between game and shot clock. A steal of the ball in the middle by Dunham. Dunham will hand it off to Reveles. And Cameron will put it on the floor. Trying to split the double team. Lost the handle. Got the ball back. Turns around. Shoots. Misses the shot. Ball rolls into the hands of Wright. Wright will throw it up to midcourt. And we're through one quarter. 19 for North Mason, 12 for Olympic. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
With all the question marks and uncertainty that surrounds today's real estate market, it is nice to know that there is a local team that has the experience with all types of markets to ensure you make a sound decision, whether selling or buying. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has been a staple in the Mason County community for over 40 years. Feel free to reach out to Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, or Laura with any real estate questions that you may have. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Well, we're waiting for the start of the second quarter. 19-12 is our score after one quarter. Jerry, 7-point lead for the Bulldogs. That's their largest of the night. What do you got over there in your scribbles and your boxes and things?
Well, so far, the Trojans have got 6 turnovers, and North Mason has had 4. So, not too bad, especially for North Mason Bulldogs as far as...
So the Bulldogs will start out with the ball here in the second quarter with McBride, Dunham, Reveles, Smith, and Latrine.
North Mason's been very hot from the three-point land. Unfortunately, Olympic has not.
Here's Latrine with the ball, dribbles up top. And he'll fake the handoff, keep the ball on the dribble. He'll shuffle it over to McBride. McBride will get a screen from Latrine, get a little mismatch. Latrine going to work, back out to McBride. He'll fake the three, drive side of the paint, stumble, lose the handle. Weaver with a pick. A steal, I should say. He's working with Wright, Washington, who will have the ball now. Garrity and Silva. Wright with the ball down to Silva. Corner to Washington, fakes the three, steps by the defense, launches it and missed it. Silva with a rebound. Out it goes to Weaver. Up top to Wright. Wright directing traffic over to Washington. Bounce it over to Weaver. Weaver pull-up jumper on the baseline. No. Rebound goes to Smith. And Silva's going to be called for the foul. He says, I got ball. Referee says, nope, you got a little bit of hand as well. And that'll be Luke's second personal foul. Anything? Okay. Jerry just, nope, I'm enjoying the game. If you see off in the distance, you see ESPN and then 2 guys in suits, a couple of students.
Well, I think they're having a little bit of fun tonight.
I think they are. We should bring them up into our broadcast. No, I don't think so. Here's Reveles, high post feed to Smith. Smith will hand it off to Dunham. Dunham to the top of the key on the dribble. He'll kick it out to Reveles. Takes a three. Misses that one short. Tracks down the rebound. Saves it off of Washington out of bounds. Bulldogs keep possession. I do like their suits, though.
Yeah.
Gotta say, they're looking pretty dapper. Makes us look like slums.
A fun thing.
It's a fun thing.
It is a special night.
It is a special night. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Let's see. Somebody checked in. That's going to be Whitener checking back in. Inbounds will go from Reveles to Latrine back to Reveles. He'll put up a little jumper. Popped out. Smith had the rebound, but there's a whistle away from the ball. It'll be on Olympic. It goes on Whitener. That's his third. He just got on back in the ball game, Jerry, and he's probably going to have to come out. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Reveles will inbounds it to Latrine. Up top it goes to Dunham. Back into the corner to Reveles, and Cameron can't handle that pad. Yeah. Out of bounds.
Yeah, North Mason's picked up a couple of quick turnovers here at the beginning of the second quarter.
So it'll be a sideline in the corner base, inbound by Washington. Revilla has almost had a steal on the inbounds, knocked it out of bounds. See a young lady sitting there on the baseline. Shauna Whelan, I should say, is shooting some pictures of this game. Have many of them available by morning.
Does a great job.
She does. Inbounds nearly stolen, and then by Reveles, and Washington gets it right back. Get it to a right, and right will bring it to the top of the key. One hands it over to Washington in the far corner, and actually, no, that is Weaver. Weaver gets the ball back to right. Bulldogs in the 2-3 zone, and there is a new guy in there, number 21. That's Bolito. He just traveled on that one?
He
Jerry?
did. He did travel.
I was looking at my sheet looking for his name. So Bolito's in there. That's Isaiah Bolito. Remember him from the Shelton game? He had a pretty decent game. Here's Latrine back to Reveles. Over to Latrine. Latrine drives baseline, spinning. Hooks the pass to Smith up the glass and in.
Right.
That's 8 points for Carter. Pushes the lead up to 9, their largest of the night. The Bulldogs, right, had it poked out of his hands. Dunham steals it away. He's going to go to the hoop with a scoop. Derek Dunham with his first points of the game. And that makes it 23-12, 5:55 to go in the half. Here's a quick pass all the way up. And Garrity will get it to Bolito. Finds right. Right will drive down the lane. Puts it up and missed the shot. Latrine with the recovery. He's going to lob it to Reveles. Reveles to the hoop. High off the glass. No. Rebound goes to Garrity. Actually, no, that's Donovan. Donovan Weaver with the rebound. Swing it over to Washington. Washington will bounce in the middle to right. Double pumps to the bucket. Missed it. Rebound goes to Washington. He'll hook it up top to Weaver. Weaver fakes the three. And he'll take a three off the dribble. That's off. And rebound goes to Smith. 23-12 our score. North Mason with the lead in the ball. Here is Reveles going right down the lane off the glass. Oh, it popped out. Rebound goes to Weaver. Weaver pushing the ball up for the Trojans. He'll go coast to coast up and in. Oh, Donovan with some authority there. Cuts the lead down to 9, 23-14. 4:55 to go in the half. Here is Brown. Hand it off to Latrine. Stops the top and takes a three. That's off. Rebound pulled down there by right. Right will push it with a 1-on-3. He's going to attack. Going to go reverse layup up and in. Boy, I was thinking that was a bad idea, Jerry. Didn't have numbers, but he got points out of it. Timeout by the Bulldogs. Bulldogs will take a 30. We'll keep it right here. Hey, if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, X, with the handle @MasonWebTV. You can also use that handle to find us on YouTube and Twitch. Consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit the bell to be notified the next time we upload a video or go live like we are tonight. Also, if you have a moment, please thank our sponsors. They include Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners, Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason PUD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County PUD number 1, and Mason Health. Big Bulldog ball coming out of the timeout. Jerry, had anything to add as I was taking up all my time?
No, just want to thank the sponsors. We're picking up some more. Thank you.
Always looking for more of those sponsors. If you want to help out, just give me a call. You can call me right now, but I won't answer the phone. Sideline inbounds out of the timeout. Dunham will get it into Reveles to get the ball back. Swing it over to McFarland back in the ball game. Into Reveles. Back to McFarland. Into Latrine. Latrine had the ball. Well, I don't know if that was a block or whatever, but McFarland came away with it. And here's Latrine again, trying to go baseline again. Oh, he stepped on the baseline. Good defense by Garrity back in the ball game, Jerry.
Well, he was using that baseline to cut him off. Latrine. That was good defense. You're right.
Washington will get it inbounds, or try to get it inbounds. They'll get it into Weaver. Weaver, center of the court, swing it over to the corner, and a new guy in there. That's Eck with a three that's off. And rebound goes to McFarland. Here is Reveles to Dunham. Dunham stops and will leave it in the corner to McFarland. He'll fake the three. Bounce aside the paint to Latrine. He draws a double team over to Reveles. He'll fake the three and then reset with 15 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. Here's Latrine up top. Going to go to work down the lane. He'll kick it to the top. Here's Dunham for three. Yes. Derek Dunham with 5 points in the quarter. Puts it to a 10-point lead. 26-16, 3:40 to go here in the half. Here's Garrity to Washington to Weaver. Quick pass in the middle, and Garrity puts it up and in over McFarland. It's his first basket. Oh, ball quickly up and turned over by the Bulldogs, unfortunately. Bolito will get it over to Weaver. Cross court it goes, and Washington goes to get it. To Bolito. Over to Eck. Back to Bolito. Bolito back to Eck. Eck will take a three from the elbow. Hits it. Zach Eck with his first points makes it a 5-point lead for the Bulldogs, 26-21. 3 minutes to go in the half. Revelez hands it over to Dunham.
Cut that 11-point lead down to 5.
Yeah, they're keeping in the hunt here are the Trojans. Revelez will find Latrine. He'll go right to the hoop, up, in, foul. Ooh. Andrew Latrine with only his 4th point, but a possible 3-point play here. And the foul went on whom? Jerry went on Garrity. That's his 2nd. Coach O'Connor is not happy on the sidelines for Olympic at all. And Latrine completes the 3-point play. And Ryder Wright steps back in, and Garrity was going to have to sit down with his 2 fouls.
Yeah, Latrine is 3 for 3 from the foul line for a total of 7 points.
Washington will lob it in to Weaver at midcourt. Weaver's going to stop and pop in the paint, miss the shot. Rebound goes to Smith. Smith will outlet it to Dunham. Dunham shy of midcourt, lets the defense go by. He'll lob it to McFarland. McFarland tried to get a pass in the middle. It's knocked out of bounds off the thigh of Washington. It'll be Bulldog ball. Here comes Cole McCormick. And here comes Carson Morris for the Bulldogs. And Smith will get a rest, as does McFarland. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Dunham will trigger the play. Left of the backboard, looking it in. He'll lob it into Latrine. He'll swing it out, and up top it goes to Morris. Morris down the lane, kick it to the corner. Here's Dunham for 3. Latrine right there for the rebound and the putback. It's almost like it was a pass, Jerry. Do you give that a missed shot or an assist? Statistics.
Let's be nice. We'll,
okay.
We'll say it's an assist.
Here's a little baseline jumper by Eck that's off. Rebound goes to Morris. Morris pushing it up the court. Going to leave it for Latrine. One dribble to the bucket. He's blocked by Bolito out of bounds, but they're going to call a foul on Bolito.
He got him with the body, too.
That's Isaiah Bolito's first personal and the 4th team foul on the Trojans. It does send Andrew Latrine to the free throw line for North Mason.
You're nice anyway. I just kidding you.
Oh, about what?
About giving people credit.
Oop, there's a miss on the free throw attempt. Latrine will get another one. I wasn't even thinking that. I was just going back to that nice little missed shot assist. Let's call it a missed shot assist. That's a new term. There's another free throw goes in.
4 for 5 for the foul line for Latrine.
And Jackson Barrett will step on first time for Olympic. He replaces Isaiah Bolito.
We like to have fun up here.
We try to have fun. Quick passes for the Trojans. And here's Washington. Will bring it to the 3-point arc, into the paint, stops and pops again. That puts it up short. Rebound goes to Dunham. Dunham will get it to Revelez. And here comes Cameron. Cameron, top of the key. He's going to, he's thought about a 3, but he'll get it over to McCormick. He'll take a 3. That one rims off. And tracking it down is Latrine. Latrine, nice move under the bucket. And they drew the foul on, is it Weaver? Weaver picked up the foul. That's his first.
I have him down for 1.
Yeah. Interesting. He was heading to the bench like he was going to sit down. Well, that puts Latrine at the free throw line again. There's 8 points. Is that right? 2, 4. Yeah. First free throw is off. He'll get another one. 1:43 to go in the half. It's a 32-21 lead for North Mason. Andrew Latrine, another free throw. A nice little crowd up here with us. In and out on the second free throw. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Barrett. Barrett will bring it up for Olympic. Get it to Weaver near midcourt. Approaching a minute and a half to go in the half. Here is Barrett to Eck. Over to Weaver, back to Eck at the top. Working that far side is Weaver. He'll wave everybody off and he'll dribble up top. 1:20 to go in the half. Here's Eck with it. Back to Weaver, over to Barrett. Barrett's going to drive to the elbow, throw up a desperation shot, miss the rim, and the rebound was taken down by Morris. They say it's a shot clock violation. It'll be Bulldog ball either way with a 11-point lead, 32-21. 1:08 to go here in the half.
He just didn't get it quite off, did he?
Well, he got it off. It just didn't hit the rim.
Okay.
Here is Morris, baseline jumper. That one rimmed off right with a rebound. Who's going to put it on the floor and bring it up? Under a minute, good to go here in the half. Here's Weaver. Over goes to Eck. Eck drives baseline. They're going to get a foul on Morris. Carson Morris picked up his first personal foul. Is that only the first team foul on the Bulldogs here in the quarter? That's what the board says. That's what I have.
I believe it is because they had 4 in the first quarter.
Inbounds goes to Weaver to right at the top. He's going to spin at the foul line. Out to Weaver. He fakes the pass in the corner, takes the 3. That one rims off. Dunham with a rebound. He'll hand it off to, Latrine and get the ball back. Derek will bring it up. This time he'll hand it off to Latrine. Over to McCormick. 30 seconds to go. Here's Dunham. Hands it off to Morris. Morris splits a double team, goes to the bucket, puts it up short. Rebound goes to right. Pushes it up to Eck. Deflected by Dunham. Ball's free on the floor. And it's rolled out somehow to Weaver. Weaver with 14 seconds in the half. To right. Back to Weaver. To right. Right drives to the foul line. Lobs it in the corner to Eck. Eck will dribble out of the corner, take a 3, and hit it.
That's his second 3?
Yeah, and that'll be the half. Boy, North Mason 32. Olympic 24. We're at the break. We're going to take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, we see champions everywhere we look. In every sport, on every court, we're building a foundation to ensure all athletes are safe, supported, and strengthened. At the U.S. Center for Safe Sport, ending abuse is not just our job. It's our promise.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Always helps to hit the right button, Jerry. It's halftime here in Belfair. The North Mason Bulldogs leading the Olympic Trojans 32-24. They did it behind the 8 points of Andrew Latrine. 8 points for Carter Smith. Let's see here. I'm missing something here. Well, 5 points each for Hunter Brown and Derek Dunham. a 3 for Cole McCormick, and a 3 for Cameron Reveles. For the Trojans, their leading scorer is Ryder Wright. He has, 8 points, okay. 6 for Zach Eck, 4 for Donovan Weaver, 4 for Daryl Washington, and a basket for Tristan Garrity. That's where we sit scoring-wise. Jerry's got some more statistics that he'll bring us in just a moment, as the halftime score has North Mason leading Olympic 32-24 on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back. Wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a down line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a down line, call PUD3 at 360-426-8255.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescription drug take-back boxes at various pharmacies and tribal locations. For more information, go to medtakebackwashington.org.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, it's halftime here in Belfair. The North Mason Bulldogs leading the Olympic Trojans by a score of 32-24. And Jerry has some more statistics for us.
Thank you, Deidre. Both Olympic and North Mason have 8 turnovers apiece. For Olympic, they are 3 for 7 from the foul line for 43%. They are 9 for 31 from the field for 29%. For the Bulldogs, they are 4 for 9 from the foul line for 44%. They are 55% from the field. That's hard to believe. That's really good. 13 for 23. And 4 for 8 from the three-point land. 9 for 15 from inside the arc. So statistics fairly even. Well, I'm going to take that back. North Mason is shooting at a 55% level compared to Olympics 29%.
I have to take it back. Earlier I said ESPN is in here. It's not exactly ESPN. It's ESPN-M with the North Mason at the end. And I'm just, going to throw out there. Do you know what ESPN actually stands for?
Exceptional Sports.
No.
Products nationally. I don't know. I'm taking it.
Actually, it goes back. It's a Entertainment and Sports Programming Network.
Oh, okay.
Didn't know that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Because in the beginning, they thought that they wouldn't have enough sports to broadcast.
Oh.
So they were going to put in entertainment, like movies and things like that.
Well.
So just had to throw that out there. Your bit of trivia, it's Entertainment and Sports Programming Network.
But you know what? I love the imagination.
Oh, yeah.
These students come up with.
This one is the Entertainment and Sports North Mason, I guess. Oh, it's too much fun.
Well, North Mason had a 11-point lead, and now it's down to 8.
Right. Yeah, they were up 7 in the first, 11 in the second.
Okay.
And I think Olympic only led by 2, and that was like the first 2 or 3 early on.
Yeah.
And it's been North Mason since. Although the Trojans keep coming back, they don't go away. Let's put it that way. They don't go away. They let you. They give you a lead, and then they come back. They give you a lead, and then they come back. And I think that's what we saw when there was down in Shelton. When I did some scouting, that's pretty much what they do for everybody.
Because we had some fairly big leads down there.
Yeah.
Against Olympic. Shelton did.
Yeah.
And final score was what? 8-point difference.
Let me double check here. I think you're right, Jerry. 47-39. So yeah, 8 points. So we are going to get to the third quarter in just a moment. What do you got, Jerry?
I want to put a shout out to the band.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We enjoy listening to the Shelton band also. But boy, I tell you, what an elite group this is. Give that band director credit for.
Chris Drury is an awesome guy.
Yeah.
And his wife, Melissa, she's very talented as well. So know them very well. They're really great people. And I'm going to say hi to Melissa. Give your husband a shout out when he gets home and a big hug, and I'm sure you'll do that. Well, we'll just keep it here as the timer starts winding down here in the halftime period. We're going to get to the third quarter here momentarily.
All right.
And it looks like it'll be Revilles, Brown, yes, McCormick, Dunham, and Latrine to come off the North Mason bench. For the Olympic bench, it's Wright, Silva, Weaver, Garrity, and Whitener. It will be Olympic ball to start the third quarter, trailing 32-24. Somebody in a dark gray needs to go inbound the ball. Referee's waiting. So Whitener's going to come. Ready to get play underway, Jerry, are you?
I am. We've got
right.
a couple players for the Bulldogs that are 3 for 3 from the field.
Got a couple players for the Trojans in foul trouble. Whitener with 3 personals. He has the ball at the moment. Over to Wright. Back up top to Weaver. Weaver will step back on the dribble, find Wright. Wright's going to go to work. He'll leave it for Weaver. Weaver will take a 3 in short. Rebound goes to Latrine. He'll quickly hand it off to Dunham. Dunham will bring it across midcourt. Going to kick it out to McCormick, who'll drive in and kick it out to Revilles for 3, and he hits another one. That's his second 3 in the game and pushes the lead back up to 11, 35-24.
I was impressed with him in the game against Port Angeles. They have several pretty darn good three-point shooters, North Mason does.
Here's Wright with a stop and pop at the foul line. He'll hit it. Gives him 10 points. And it's 35-26. Pass in the middle, deflected, but picked up by the Bulldogs. Here's Revilles at the top. He'll take another 3. That one's off. Rebound tapped into the hands of McCormick. McCormick will dribble out and had it knocked out of his hands by Weaver into the Bulldog bench. Stays with North Mason. Sideline inbounds, foul line extended, near side. McCormick will get it into Revilles, and he'll go across to Dunham. Dunham avoids the defense, drives in, and he'll lob it to Revilles. Quick pass down to Latrine. He'll go to the hoop, put it up, missed a shot. Rebound pulled down by Whitener. Whitener up the far sidelines for the Trojans. Swing it over to Weaver. Weaver fakes the 3, drives inside, puts up a little runner that goes in. Donovan Weaver with 6 points. And it's 35-28. Here's Revilles into the paint. Leaves it for Brown. He'll put it off the glass and in. I don't think Brown was expecting that quick pass to him. Got some points out of it either way. Here is Garrity. And now Whitener. Quick pass out to Wright. Wright had to go get the ball. Dribble to the side of the paint. Up fakes and then takes a shot. Rims off, rebound Latrine for North Mason. Here's Revilles. To Latrine. Latrine leaves it there for McCormick. McCormick to the foul line, into the paint with a little runner. Missed it. Whitener rips down that rebound. He'll push it up to Weaver. Weaver going to attack, leave it up. Missed the shot, rebound tapped out. Wright pulls it down. He'll attack again. He'll try to get it out to, Whitener. Whitener drives paint, shuffles it to Wright. Wright turnaround jumper, drops in and draws a foul. I thought he was walking with that ball, but he was not. That's great pivot work, Jerry.
Number 11.
Number 2, actually, is the foul. That's Latrine.
Oh, yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah, and Wright will head to the free throw line for possible three-point play. To number 11, that's Wright's number. He was short on the free throw. Rebound pulled away by Brown. Brown loses the handle, and then Weaver tried to pass it, then tried to dribble, and, well, it's too late then. So the Bulldogs get the ball back. 5:34 to go, third quarter. 37-30 is the score.
Yeah, they both picked up their ninth turnover right there.
Inbounds from the sidelines to Reveles, back to McCormick, up to Reveles, over to the far side now. Dunham cross court to McCormick, up top to Reveles, over to McCormick for 3 in the corner. That's in. And I think he was fouled as well, but we got the net going up and over. Those nets are going to have to be replaced after tonight, Jerry. Gee.
Second 3 for McCormick.
10-point lead for the Bulldogs. 40-30. 5:15 to go here, third quarter. Olympic with the ball. Here's Silva. His pass was nearly stolen away, and then it's somehow recovered, and Silva ends up with it again. He'll hand it off to Washington. I'm sorry, that's not Washington. That's Weaver. Back to Weaver. Over to Wright on the baseline. He'll put a jumper up with 2 guys, and it is short. Dunham with the rebound for North Mason. Finds Brown. Brown will hook it to McCormick. McCormick leaves it for Reveles. He'll fake the 3, drive the foul line, and then there's a foul on the pass off, and I think that's going to go on Garrity. It is. It goes on Garrity.
His third?
Yeah, his third. Jerry's on top of it. I'm still looking for the place to write it down.
Well, you gave me a great stat sheet, so thank you.
Okay. So here's the Bulldogs' Derek Dunham at the top with the dribbles. He'll give it to Latrine, out to Reveles. He'll fake the 3, step by the defense, get it up top to Dunham. Dunham will hand it off to Latrine. Latrine is going to find a nice hole down the middle, puts it up and in. Andrew Latrine with 10 points now. Quickly up it goes to Garrity. Garrity is fouled going to the bucket. Really the only way to defend that lob over the top. North Mason is leading by 12, their largest of the night. We have a 30-second timeout call by Olympic. 4:19 to go here in the third quarter. 42-30 is their score. North Mason with the lead, but the Trojans, Tristan Garrity will be at the free throw line when we come out of this timeout. And Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, helps you know what local government is doing with live video streams of meetings for the Mason County Commission, the Shelton School Board, the North Mason School Board, the Port of Allen Commission, and Mason County Fire District 12. Watch past meetings of these entities as well as the Shelton City Council. Mason Web TV also covers the Port of Shelton Commission, the League of Women Voters of Mason County, and select informational meetings from the Shelton Mason County Chamber of Commerce, the North Mason Chamber of Commerce, and the North Mason Community Voice. If you want to see what is going on, check out MasonWebTV.com daily. So at the free throw line coming out of the timeout is Olympics' Tristan Garrity. He's got 2 free throws coming. And Garrity has only got 2 points tonight. This is his first trip to the free throw line. Bulldogs lead 42-30. This is their largest lead of the night. Garrity got the first one. He'll cut it down to 11. Here comes Carter Smith for Derek Dunham for the Bulldogs. Substitution that the referees would not let happen before the first free throw. Garrity's second free throw, up and in.
Yeah, I'm impressed with Derek Dunham. He's only a freshman.
Here's Cole McCormick with the ball. Nice way to break the press, and Reveles' pass down the baseline is deflected and stolen away by Whitener. Whitener will hand it off to Wright into the corner, and it's Washington in the ball. No, it's not Washington. That's actually Donovan Weaver with his first 3 of the ball game. Brown with the ball across midcourt. Quick pass underneath, knocked out of bounds. Nice pass by Latrine to Smith, and is knocked out of bounds by the good defense by the Trojans. It'll be baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs, right of the backboard. Reveles will trigger the play. The Bulldogs thought it was going to be Olympic ball somehow. Inbounds goes to Brown. He'll take a three. That's off. Rebound pulled down by Garrity. He'll take a thumb to the face there, and the foul is going to be on McCormick. Nope, it's not on McCormick. Actually, they're going to call, I think he put 33 up, didn't he? I don't, it's got to be on McCormick.
Well, they put it on Carter.
Did they? Okay.
But I don't understand that.
Here is Weaver with the ball. He'll skip up top, a reset for the Trojans with 12 on the shot clock. Over to Whitener, down to the baseline to Silva. Silva baseline jumper is off. Rebound goes to Latrine. He'll get it to Reveles. And here's McCormick up top to Latrine. Hand off to Brown at the top. He'll spread the court out a bit. Give it to Smith. Smith will get it to Reveles. He'll take a three. That's off. Rebound one hand by Smith, but it rolled out of bounds, and they say it went off of Olympic. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Just right of the backboard. 3:01 to go, third quarter. 42-35 is their score. North Mason with the lead and the ball. Inbounds goes to Brown. Up top goes to McCormick, to Reveles, opposite corner for a three that slips in there. That's his third three in the ball game. Puts the lead back to 10, 45-35. Here's Wright with the ball across the midcourt. Swing it over near side to Weaver, down to Garrity. Runner on the baseline, no. Rebound pulled away by McCormick. McCormick hesitates at midcourt, had the ball knocked out of his hands, but they're going to say Whitener probably got him there. Let's see what the foul call is. Yep, it's 4 on number 4. And that'll bring Zach Eck out of the off the bench into the game for the Trojans. McCormick will get a rest as Sean McBride will come in for him. North Mason with the lead in the ball. Here's Brown with it. Over to McBride. McBride's going to drive down the lane, puts one up, and it's spun out. Rebound saved by Eck, but right to Reveles. Reveles right back up with a scoop. How did he get that in there, Jerry? Wow. Here's Garrity back the other way for the Trojans. He's going to be bumped and fouled by Brown, I believe. Yep, they're going to get Hunter Brown with his second personal. And 4 team fouls on the Bulldogs here in the quarter as Derek Dunham will step on. Actually, there's only, they say there's 4 personals on Brown, Jerry. I only have 2.
I have 2.
Interesting. Quick pass to Silva, right back, and ran into Smith. Smith took the brunt of that collision.
But he was moving. Just
yeah, he was moving.
A little bit. He wasn't quite stationary.
Just enough to get the contact. 2 shots coming for Luke Silva, who is 0 for 2 at the free throw line so far tonight. Doesn't have any points as of yet. Oh, we can't get that first one to roll in. He'll get another one. 2:08 to go, third quarter, 47-35. North Mason with a 12-point lead. That matches their largest of the night. Silva's second free throw. Can't get that one in either. Rebound was by Latrine. He'll get it to Reveles. Cameron right to the hoop. Oh, the scoop popped out. Rebound tapped in, knocked out of bounds. That'll go off of Eck out of bounds. It'll be a North Mason ball under the basket. 1:59 to go, third quarter. 47-35. Baseline inbounds. Left of the backboard. Quick pass to McBride. Right back. Quick pass. Here is Dunham. Dunham back to Reveles. Reveles will lob it in the middle, stolen away by Eck. Eck will get it to Wright. Wright going the other way, lobs it into the corner. Here's a three and in. Is that Weaver? I think it is. his second three in the quarter. A little pressure defense by the Trojans. A three in the corner by McBride is off. Rebound Latrine. He's going to fade away with a hook. It goes in. Oh, boy, 12 points for Andrew. Here's Weaver back the other way for three again. That's short right there. Silva with the rebound and the putback.
That's his first point.
Yeah. 9-point lead for North Mason, 49-40. 1:10 to go, third quarter. Here is Dunham. Dunham will leave it for Latrine. He'll just take a three. Right there with the position was Smith, knocked out of his hands, out of bounds by Wright. It'll be Bulldog ball. Here comes Ben Vaught for the Trojans. He'll replace Silva. Baseline inbounds for the Bulldogs. Reveles will get it in to Latrine. Latrine, quick pass up top to Dunham. He'll fake outside, go middle with a little runner that popped out. Rebound pulled down by Garrity. Get it up to Wright on the far sidelines. He'll come to the center of the court and back out and set. Over it goes to, oh, and here is, that's Vaught, missed the shot out of bounds off the Bulldogs. For some reason, Jerry, you're having trouble identifying Weaver when he gets the ball. I have no idea why.
Well, yeah, that and the numbers are not really clear. They don't stand out.
They don't.
Those uniforms.
So Wright will inbounds it from the baseline, gets it up top to Weaver, and yes, it is Weaver this time. Gets the ball back from Eck. And they're going to say, oh, reset of the shot clock. Did it hit the glass or hit the rim? I didn't. Oh, they want to adjust it. Yeah, they reset it. Reset the shot clock. So we'll redo it from the baseline, I guess, after the reset of the shot clock. 34.4 seconds to go in the third. That's 34.6, actually. Inbounds goes to Garrity. He'll put it up and in.
I have him with 4.
Yep. Here's Dunham at the top for three. That's short, and pulling down the rebound will be Vaught. 49-42 is the score. Weaver will swing it over to Wright. Back to Weaver. Holding for the last shot now with 4. And Weaver's going to take a long three that's going to go out of bounds. And that'll be the quarter. North Mason leading after 3, 49-42. We'll be back as Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason County is a very special place. When you're looking for sound real estate advice, pick the team that has called Mason County home for 5 generations. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate is always thrilled to help you buy or sell real estate in our area. Whether it is Hood Canal, Harstein Island, Matlock, Tahuya, South Puget Sound, or Shelton, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate has the experience you can trust. Remember, when it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge.
Well, we're waiting for the start of the fourth quarter, 49-42. North Mason with the lead. They'll have the ball when coming out.
Well, Olympic outscored North Mason by 1 point in that quarter to cut it down to 7. Has that been the furthest they've cut it down for a long time?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Is that the furthest they've cut it down? I know they've had a 12-point lead.
Yeah, they've been 7 points is as close as they've gotten. The Trojans have.
For a long time.
Yeah, for quite a while. Just trying to update my sheet here before we get to play in the fourth quarter. So the Bulldogs have Smith, Dunham, Latrine, Reveles, and McCormick on the court. The Trojans have Vaught, Eck, Weaver, Wright, and Garrity. So here's Reveles with the ball. Near side, it goes to Dunham. Bulldogs are really spread out here. They'll hand it off to Latrine. Latrine will get it to Smith. Smith hands off to McCormick. McCormick up top, over to Dunham. 15 on the shot clock. Dunham dribble penetrates, had it knocked out of his hands, got it back. Here is McCormick in a whistle away from the ball. I think it's going to get Olympic with a foul here. We got offsetting fouls with Eck and Bulldog. I didn't hear what that was. Didn't see who else was walked up.
And the scorekeeper wants to check on that to see who the other person was that had the foul.
So they got Eck with one. Can't quite see who they're going to give the other foul to. Oh, it goes on Smith, his third. And at the free throw line for the first of two technical free throws, I guess, is going to be Zach Eck. He missed the first one. He'll get another one. Missed them both.
So now they go, if they're offsetting, then
well,
don't they?
I kind of think that.
Yes.
Okay, so no, they're going to give it back. Maybe they didn't give Eck a foul, but they had to have.
Well, I thought there was double.
Yeah, that's what I thought, but I'm not sure why. I don't think Eck has the foul then.
Okay.
I'm going to take that off my sheet as well, Jerry.
Thank you.
But they still have one foul up on both teams. We'll have to keep an eye on that down the stretch. Here's Eck with the ball. Over to Wright. Right at the top of the key. Finds Weaver. Weaver will dribble up top and get it back to Wright. Wright drives in, steps back, a little fadeaway. That's off. Rebound Smith. Smith will get it out to Reveles. Cameron with the ball. He'll swing it up to Dunham. Dunham back to Reveles between the circles. He'll have bounce it over to Latrine. Andrew will get it to Dunham at the top. And now here's McCormick with it. Up top to Latrine. Andrew will look one way, look the other way, go behind the back with the dribble. Going to dance around, finds Reveles. He'll take a three. That's out the back of the iron. Rebound pulled down by Garrity. Garrity with authority up the court. Looks at Eck, gets it to Eck. And Eck somehow gives it back. Quick pass to Wright. Wright fakes, spins, goes to the bucket, puts it up and in. 14 points for Wright.
I've been impressed with Wright. The ball goes through him most of the time.
The lead is 5 for North Mason. Timeout. It's a full timeout by the Bulldogs. 6.5 minutes to go in the fourth. 49-44 is their score. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Jerry, was that your fan that ran behind us?
Well, what I was going to say,
You little guy came running back
visitors.
here.
I told him to slow down. That is only the first time out for North Mason. Lippick has only got one. I guess they're going to call them all at the end, right?
Could be.
Yeah.
Could very well be. It'll be Bulldog. I'm going to stop this right here.
Hey, thank you.
Bulldog ball coming out of timeout. It was supposed to be like a broadcast area without any interruptions, but we got little people coming in here.
Yeah, they should have been running.
Here is Latrine with the ball between the circles. 17 on the shot clock. Andrew will kick it to Reveles, and Cameron will go right to the bucket. Had it slapped over the top, and they're going to call a foul. And Weaver just looks up at the ceiling like, I can't believe it. I got all ball. Donovan just picked up his second. This is, his second. Yeah, okay. I'm just waiting for him to post it. And the second team foul. At the free throw line for North Mason is Cameron Reveles. He has not been to the free throw line.
No,
tonight.
he hasn't.
11 points. Make it 12. Put a note down to the Trojans have cut the lead down to 5 a moment ago, and Reveles hits both free throws and puts it back up to 7.
And I think he's the leading scorer.
For North Mason, and 13. Here's a pass in the middle, and Latrine comes up with that ball, finds Dunham. Dunham crosses midcourt, back to Latrine. Andrew will swing it over to McCormick. To Dunham. Dunham at the top. Down to Latrine. Latrine goes to the bucket, lays it up and in. Andrew now has 14 points, and another turnover, near turnover, is Garrity tight ropes the sidelines, gets the ball to right to the foul line, up fakes once, puts it up short, rebound goes to Smith. Smith, and stolen by Weaver. Weaver's jumper on the baseline is off. Smith with another rebound. They're slapping at the ball. Smith will lob it up to Latrine. Andrew gonna go right to the hoop, puts it up and in. And the lead is back to 11, and another near steal in front court. And then we got a foul on the Bulldogs, I believe. Somebody got whacked in the head.
Yeah, Latrine has hit his last 3 shots.
That'll go on Derek Dunham. It's his first. Second team foul on North Mason. Whitener will return for Olympics. Silva also steps on for the Trojans. Wright will sit down. Who else sat down there? Jerry, did you see? Must have been Eck. Olympic ball. Here is Garrity with it. Over to Whitener. He'll take a 3 way outside. Hits it. Oh, boy, that was way outside. That's his first points of the game, and it was probably 6 feet beyond the arc.
Yeah.
Makes it 55 to 47, and the timeout by who? Timeout by Olympic. It's full timeout, so we'll step aside. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
As AmeriCorps members and volunteers, we do more than talk about our core values. We take action and commit to making our community stronger.
At AmeriCorps, my commitment to equity gives every student a strong start.
Our compassion brings food and friendship to neighbors in need.
My determination protects parks in my community.
Now more than ever, your community needs you. What's at your core? Learn more at AmeriCorps.gov.
All right, Jerry.
Yeah, that 3-pointer by Whitener was a Steph Curry, looked like a Steph Curry 3-pointer from way out.
Way outside. He was way beyond the arc. 5:14 to go here in the ball game. 55-47 is the score. North Mason with the lead. They'll have the ball coming out of timeout after the made 3 by Whitener. Eck does return in the timeouts. Garrity, Weaver, Whitener, and Silva on the court for the Trojans. For the Bulldogs, it's Dunham. He'll inbounds it in backcourt. McCormick, who has the ball, gets it right back to Dunham. To Reveles. Splits the double team, loses the handle, however. And here is Whitener. Whitener into the corner is Weaver for 3. That's off the front iron. Rebound goes to Eckhead. Rejected by Smith. Got it right back. Turn goes to the foul line. Fade away. No. Silva with a rebound. Had it stripped. But they're going to call a foul on North Mason. Let's see here. Smith was there. Oh, they're going to give it to McCormick. I didn't even think Cole was near the play. But he got charged with the foul.
Is that his second?
Where did it go? Yes, 2 on him. Silva's first free throw rattled in. So Luke finally finding the touch from the free throw line, where he's now 1 for 5. And get another one. 4:53 to go in the ball game.
Oh, those are both swishers there by Luke Silva.
Pulls the lead to 6, 55-49. The Bulldogs break the press. Here's Reveles backing down to get it back to Latrine. Latrine goes down the paint, leaves in the middle to Smith. And good defense there by Whitener. We'll get it up to Eck. Eck had the ball knocked out of bounds by Dunham, but they're going to say he fouled him.
Yeah, that's the closest they've cut it down to 6 points.
6 points. Actually, they had it down to 5 a little earlier.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for correcting me.
So Zach Eck back at the free throw line. He was there before, right, Jerry? And this will be his second trip to the free throw line. They missed both the previous attempts. Here's his first. Caught the first one. Am I right, Jerry? This is his 4th attempt from the free throw line?
This is his 4th attempt coming up, yes.
Sometimes I tend to put circles down on my sheet for free throws before they actually happen. So Eck's second free throw, missed it. Rebound tracked down by Whitener. Whitener will get it to Eck. Eck back to Whitener. He'll take that other three from the way outside. That one rims off. Latrine had to save it in bounds, gets it into Dunham. Dunham gets it up to McCormick. McCormick up the far sidelines. Gonna stop, stumble, push it to Reveles. Stolen by Whitener. Whitener gets it up to Weaver. Weaver to the hoop, up and in. Oh boy, this is a three-point lead now. The Trojans have come back from 12 down and have pulled within 3. Timeout North Mason, 4:16 actually to go in the ball game. It's a full timeout. Jerry, you have something to say?
Well, I'm just saying this looks like a repeat of the last game between these two teams.
Right.
What did you have, a 3-point win?
It was a 3-point lead for North Mason in the fourth. Very similar. They came away with a 3-point lead, and I think they led by 12 in the fourth as well. Very, very similar situations.
You're correct.
Yeah, wow, this has been a fun game.
Deja vu.
Deja vu all over again, right? So the Bulldogs will have the ball coming out of the timeout. Oh, to be a fly on the wall down there, Jerry.
No,
yeah.
Well,
see what's happening there, right?
Yeah. Yes or no?
Yes and no. 55-52. As we mentioned, Bulldogs have led by as many as 12 here in this half, and the Trojans have pulled within 3. This is the closest they have been since early in the ball game. So Dunham will bring the ball in from the backcourt baseline, or inline, I should say. Full court press. Dunham will get it to McCormick. McCormick quick pass to Latrine, back to Dunham. Dunham will push it up on the dribble. Leave it to Reveles. Back to Dunham. Over to Reveles. Take a 3. That one's off. Rebound goes to Whitener. Whitener pushing the ball up the court for the Trojans. He's going to cut right by the defense, up and in. Oh, boy. That pulls them to within 1, 55-54. And a foul on the pass off. I think they're going to get... they're going to get an offensive foul on Latrine. Wow. Wow. Whew. They said that Weaver was set, and Latrine just rolled over him on the pass. So it'll be sideline inbounds for the Trojans. 3:55 to go.
We're going to see a lot of timeouts now.
Here's Whitener way outside, gets a screen. He'll take a, nope, he's going to get it to Eck. He'll take a 3 from the elbow. That's off the back of the iron. Rebound tracked down by Whitener. He'll get it to Eck. Eck calls out the play. Back to Whitener. He's open from the outside. He'll dribble up top. Over it goes to Weaver. Back to Whitener. Finds Garrett. A turnaround jumper at the free throw line is off. Rebound goes to Dunham. He'll get it to McCormick up the far sidelines. Draws a double team, finds Latrine. Latrine right into the paint, out to Reveles, to Dunham. Dunham fakes the 3, drives the foul line, kick it out to McCormick. McCormick for 3, yes!
That's his third 3 of the ball game.
Here's Weaver going back the other way, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Brown. Brown traveled, he didn't know where to go with the ball. And a turnover, the Trojans get the ball back. It's 58-54, North Mason with the lead. Sorry, folks, my camera work. I'm more into the game than moving the camera. Baseline inbounds. Garrity gets it into Eck. Eck fakes the 3, drives down the lane, puts a little scoop up, missed the shot. Brown over the top of the rebound. He'll get it to McCormick. He'll get it up to Reveles. Cameron will bounce it to Dunham. Dunham cross court to McCormick, up to Reveles. Back to Dunham. 3 minutes to go now. Hand off to McCormick. McCormick to Dunham. Dunham directs some traffic, hands it off to Brown. Brown will dribble up top, swing it over to McCormick. To Reveles, working the far side. Down it goes with a lob to Latrine. He'll put one up, missed the, it's blocked down. There's a foul. Andrew Latrine to the free throw line. 2:46 to go.
You notice that North Mason is running that clock down just a little bit every time now.
Zach Eck picked up his second personal foul, third team foul on Olympic. 5, by the way, on North Mason. But right now the Bulldogs, Andrew Latrine's first free throw. Oh boy, it hit almost every part of that rim before it dropped out. He'll get another one. Andrew with 16 points. He was hot from the free throw line early.
He was. He hit his first 3 foul shots.
And he missed the second one. Rebound goes to Whitener. Whitener will get it to Garrity. Back goes to Whitener. Cross court it goes to Weaver. Weaver's got Brown on him, one-on-one. Up top to Whitener. He'll take the three at the top. He'll hit the three at the top. Boy, you see what Whitener
Well, that was
brings.
his second three in a row.
Brings the lead, North Mason lead down to 1, 58-57. Timeout on the floor by the Trojans. We'll step aside. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit lockssavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Well, we're back here in Belfair, 58-57.
This fits the definition of a barn burner. You know, I don't know if you've heard that term for a long time. And 58-57, they cut it from what, 12 points down to
12
one?
points. This is the second time they've been as close as to 1 point. The Trojans, that is. The Bulldogs have led for most of this game until the last few minutes. It'll be Bulldog ball coming out of the timeout with Dunham, Brown, Latrine, Reveles, and McCormick. Defensively for the Trojans, Whitener, Weaver, Garrity, Silva, and Eck. Here is Latrine to the trailer. This is Dunham over to McCormick. Back up top to Dunham. Far side now is Reveles. Handed off to Latrine. 14 on the shot clock now. Latrine on the dribble to the foul line. One hands it to Reveles to the top. Steps back. Doesn't take the three. Quick pass back to Latrine. Down to the baseline. Out to McCormick for three in the near corner. That's off. Rebound tapped out to Dunham. Dunham down the lane. They'll leave it for Latrine. Latrine lost the handle, and Weaver comes up with it. Under 2 minutes remaining. A 1 point lead for North Mason. Olympic with the ball. Weaver top of the key. Finds Garrity. Back to Weaver. Over to Whitener. Back to Weaver. To Eck now. Down to the baseline. It's Garrity. Garrity hooks it to Silva. Back out to Eck. Eck hooks it up top to Weaver. Weaver, one dribble, back to Eck. Down it goes to Silva. Silva dribbles to the side of the paint, out to Weaver for three. That's short. Rebound goes to Dunham. Dunham's going to push it up for the Bulldogs. Leave it for... Oh, another pass in there was picked off, and here is Garrity to the hoop up, and it does drop in. Wow.
What's hurting North Mason right now is a lot of turnovers.
59-58. Here is Latrine with it in front court. Finds Reveles. Reveles, pick and roll, stolen away by Weaver. Trojans with a 59-58 lead. 1 minute to go. Here's Whitener, center of the court. Over to the far side to Weaver. Now Eck has it near side, looking low. Up top it goes to Whitener. Down to the foul line, out to the corner to Weaver. Fakes the three, drives baseline, forced out of bounds. He'll lob it across the court and finds Garrity in the middle for the bucket. Whew. Garrity puts the Trojans up 61-58.
Their biggest lead.
Yeah, it is.
And timeout, North Mason.
Bulldogs will take the timeout with 36.8 seconds remaining, trailing by 3. Whew. It's been a fun game, Jerry. I think
It has been a great game.
Let's take a break. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hi folks, Diedrich Allen with Mason Web TV powered by HCC, your source for live high school sports with play-by-play. Once again, Mason Web TV is broadcasting select games every week this school year. Football, basketball, baseball, softball. We bring you all the action, from the kickoff to the final whistle, from the tip-off to the final buzzer, from the first pitch to the last out. Watch how it happens on Mason Web TV powered by HCC. Business owners, you can get in on the action as well. Go online, email, call, or text right now to find out how.
That was a quick timeout, Jerry. Bulldogs had the ball coming out of the timeout. They trail by 3, 61-58. They have Dunham, Reveles, McCormick, Latrine, and Brown on the court. Dunham will inbounds it from the sidelines. Gets it into Brown. Brown back to Dunham. Dunham up top, it goes to Reveles, over to Latrine. Latrine on the far side, drives to the middle. Leaves it there for Dunham. Dunham to the top. Going to drive side of the paint, looking and turnaround jumper for Dunham. That's off the back of the iron. McCormick with the rebound. He'll bounce it out to Reveles. Guarded by Garrity. He'll get it to McCormick. McCormick steps by the defense for three and ties the ball game.
That's his fourth three.
Here is Weaver pushing the ball up, crossing midcourt, called a timeout. Wow. 8.7 seconds remain here in the ball game. 61-61. Could we see overtime, Jerry?
Well, that's a kind of a repeat of what we saw in the Port Angeles game up here. But Corby got hot in that second half.
We'll remind you.
Reveles.
Yeah. We'll remind you that the Trojans beat Kingston Saturday night in overtime, and they took control of that game in overtime.
And that was their first win?
Their first league win, yeah. They're looking to get another one here tonight. 8.7 seconds. They have the ball. They have a chance. 61-61.
Well, they cut it from 12 down.
Yeah, they came back from 12. They led by as many as 3. And Jerry, you know, I was looking at the schedule, and I almost didn't put this game on the schedule, our broadcast schedule.
I'm glad you did.
I'm glad we did too. As Jerry said earlier, it's a barn burner, and I think that term came from when they played in barns, right?
Yeah, back in the who invented the game? Yeah,
I know what you're talking about, but yeah, back in those days in the Midwest.
1890s,
Yeah. It'll be Olympic ball coming out of the timeout. 8.7 seconds. Eckel inbounds at far side. He's working with Garrity, Silva, Whitener, and Donovan. Inbounds goes to the backcourt to Donovan. Keep an eye on that clock. Here's Whitener back to Donovan. Donovan, kick it over to Eck. Eck, 2 seconds, takes the three. That's off. Rebound. Nobody gets to it. The game goes to OT, Jerry. Whew.
Yeah,
Boy,
we need a little excitement. What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. This is definitely a game these seniors are going to remember. All knotted up after regulation, 61-61. They have overtime. We come back to Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Getting unneeded medications out of the home can help prevent misuse, abuse, and accidental poisoning. The Drug Take Back program provides consumers with a safe means for disposing of unused, unneeded, and expired prescriptions and over-the-counter drugs. Mason County has 10 prescriptions.
Okay, overtime we go. I'll have to get back to that spot some other time. As we head to overtime at 61-61. We'll tip it off again. The Latrine and Garrity will meet in center court. Ball's tipped up, and Latrine will bat into front court, and the ball is controlled by North Mason's Cole McCormick. He'll get it to Brown. Here is Dunham. Hand it off to Reveles, over to McCormick. McCormick back to Reveles. Cameron directing some traffic, gets Brown to pop out. Here's Latrine. Latrine to the foul line, back to Reveles. Fakes the three, drives the foul line. Took steps, unfortunately. He traveled. So it'll be Olympic ball. Their first possession.
What's interesting is North Mason's outshot Olympic, but North Mason's made a lot more turnovers.
Here's Weaver with the ball in the front court. Over to Wright. Wright one hands it back to Weaver. Over goes to Whitener. Oh, a near steal there as Weaver caught the ball out of the air. Puts a little jumper at the elbow in. It goes in. Gives him 16 points and 2-point lead for Olympic. Here's Dunham with it at the top. Down to McCormick, down, drives baseline, throws it to the middle of the court. Reveles saves it at midcourt, finds Dunham. Dunham will hook it to the corner near side. Latrine for three, that's off. Rebound pulled down by Whitener. Whitener on the run back the other way for the Trojans. He'll get it to the trailer And that's Garrity. Get it to Weaver. Weaver dribbles up top. The Trojans have a 2-point lead, 63-61 in overtime. Here's Whitener with it. Back up top to Weaver. Fakes outside, goes middle. Stops in the paint, puts it up. Missed the shot. Dunham with the rebound for North Mason. Out to McCormick. McCormick up the far sidelines for the Bulldogs, trailing by 2. Here's Dunham between the circles. Gonna go to work. He'll kick it to Reveles for 3. No. Rebound. Tracked down by Wright. Wright will get it to Garrity. Garrity gets it up to Whitener. And here is Garrity. Draws a double team. Back to Whitener. Out of bounds. Whitener wasn't expecting that ball to come back quickly. It'll be Bulldog ball. 2:15 to go in overtime. 63-61. Olympic with the lead. North Mason with the ball. Dunham gets the inbound. He'll dribble across the timeline. Bounce it over to Brown. Brown will hand it off to McCormick. Up top to Dunham. Near side. Here's Reveles. Back to Dunham. Oh, sorry, that's McCormick. Here's Dunham now. Lobs it down to the box, and here's Latrine. Goes to work off the glass and in. Andrew Latrine with 18 points. And it's all tied up at 63 in overtime. 1:50 to go now. Here's Wright at the top. Near side to Whitener. Back to Wright. High post feed. Quick pass out. Here's Dunham for 3. In! And it gives him 5 here in the overtime. 19 for the game. 3-point lead, 66-63. Here is Latrine down the lane, draws the foul. 2 shots coming for Andrew Latrine. The free throw line has not been kind to Andrew here in the second half.
No, it hasn't. Unfortunately, he's only 4 for 9.
Get 2 more. Minute and a half remains. 3-point lead for Olympic. North Mason's Andrew Latrine with his first of 2. Got the first one and get another one. Team foul situation, well, 5 for North Mason, 4 now for Olympic. The team foul situations do roll over to overtime. Second free throw by Latrine is in. 1-point lead now for Olympic, 66-65.
Clutch there.
Here is Whitener with the ball beyond the 3-point arc. Finds Garrity. Garrity looking for Wright. He'll get it back to Whitener. Whitener fakes the 3. Got to respect him. He's been nailing him from way outside. Up top it goes to Wright. He'll take another 3 at the top. It's at the back of the iron over the backboard, out of bounds. Bulldog ball. 1:12 remaining. Inbounds goes to Reveles. Here's Dunham crossing midcourt, top of the key. He'll step back, reset. Over to McCormick. Into the corner to Brown. Brown will dribble out. Cross it goes. Dunham handed off to Reveles. Cameron to the top, lobs it over the head and into the hands of Weaver. Weaver is team up by 1. Here is Wright. Near side to Whitener. He'll take a 3. Missed it. Brown with a rebound. Here comes Reveles. Up to McCormick. McCormick to the 3-point arc. Takes a 3. Hits it! Woo! Cole McCormick puts the Bulldogs up to 68-63, and we have a whistle away from the ball, I believe.
That is the 5th 3-pointer by Cole McCormick.
Not sure what that conversation was about there between the referee and the scorer's table after that 3. 2-point lead for North Mason, 68-66. 41 seconds remaining in overtime. Here's Wright. Double team, steps by the double team and travel. Nope, they're going to call a timeout. Olympic gets a timeout.
Boy,
just before the travel.
Ooh. That was quick thinking by the coach.
Yeah, it was. Ooh, boy, 38 seconds remaining.
I don't know how you can call that quick. That's thinking.
That is thinking. Jerry's right. We have a full timeout here. I think we'll keep it right here. Hey, if you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. X with the handle @MasonWebTV. You can also use that handle to find us on YouTube and Twitch. Consider subscribing to Mason Web TV's YouTube channel and hit the bell to be notified the next time we upload a video or go live like we are tonight. Also, if you have a moment, please give a big thank you to our sponsors, Hood Canal Communications, Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners, Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, Mason PUD 3, the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate, Mason County PUD number 1, and Mason Health.
Thank you, sponsors. We appreciate you very much.
Overtime tonight, 68-66, 38.1 seconds remain in the OT.
We've seen so many exciting games in the last 10 years. This is right up.
This is right up there.
It's right up at the top.
So the Trojans have the ball coming out of the timeout. There's about a 10-second difference between shot and game clock. So 38 on the game clock, 28 on the shot clock. Olympic has the sideline inbounds. Wright will get it inbounds at midcourt to Weaver. Weaver looking the court over. Bounce down to Garrity, up and in, ties the game. 10 points for Garrity. Here's Cole McCormick in front court to, well, it's Dunham. Here's Reveles, 20 seconds now. Shot clock is off, as Jerry was going to say. Here's McCormick up top, timeout, North Mason. Full timeout, 16.8 seconds remaining in the game, 68 all. Could we see double overtime, Jerry? I don't have double overtime on my score sheet. I got to tell you. I always wonder, why do I have an overtime slot on my score sheet, and this is why.
I think we've seen one triple overtime, you and I announcing, and that's been a couple
have we?
years
I don't remember a triple overtime.
It's been a couple years.
Okay. Well, 16.8 seconds remain here. Bulldogs need a win to cement themselves into the playoffs, or at least a little better position to get into the playoffs, get that last spot in the, it's the District 2-3 playoffs. This is what they want. Obviously, Olympic wants to get another league win and play the spoilers.
Sure.
So the Bulldogs will have the ball coming out of the timeout. 16.8 seconds to work. Overtime we are in, 68 all. Let's see, Silva, Whitener, Garrity, Weaver, and Wright defensively for the Trojans. For the Bulldogs, it's Reveles, Latrine, Dunham, McCormick, and Brown. Sideline inbounds. Latrine will lob it into the back court to Reveles. Get it across midcourt to Dunham, 13 now, into the corner. And here's Dunham. Dunham's going to go to the foul line on the dribble. To Reveles for three. Off the mark. Rebound. Latrine put back. No. Rebound goes to Silva. And Silva somehow finds Weaver. And boy, oh boy, folks, we had two double overtime, 68 all. Oh, my goodness. Was I expecting this when I chose this game? As I said, I wasn't going to choose this game on a broadcast schedule. Was I expecting this at all?
Well,
no.
Dedrick, we had said it's going to be a close game. Going by what had happened in the first game up at Olympic. But
up until
this close?
Yeah, up until the fourth quarter, late in the fourth quarter, those two games were pretty close in comparison. Obviously not when you hit overtime, and now we're hitting the double overtime. Let's see here. Donovan Weaver, he has, what is that? That's 19 points? Yeah, 19 points for him. Andrew Latrine has 20. Cole McCormick, let's see, that's 15 for him. Tristan Garrity has 10, 14 for Ryder Wright. So we'll do this tip-off again, 68-68, another 4 minutes to go here in the second overtime.
Do their timeouts keep?
One timeout per overtime, I believe, is added to each team's total.
Okay, so they've got several each.
Well, I think it's only one, and the tip this time is won by the Trojans, and here's Weaver. Handed off to Wright, over to Whitener. Back to right of the high post. Cole McCormick steals the ball away, knocks it out. Here's a quick pass up to Reveles. He's to the hoop with a little finger roll. And the Bulldogs take a 2-point lead, 70-68. Here's Garrity in the corner, up top to Whitener. Whitener slow the pace down, back to Garrity near side. To right side of the paint, dribbles out, finds Weaver for three. Oh, it's in. Weaver has 2 threes in these overtime periods now. Gives the Trojans a 71-70 lead. Here's Dunham. to Reveles. 3 minutes, 5 seconds to go here in overtime number 2. Latrine to the side of the paint, into the paint. Oh, he threw it away. It is stolen away by Garrity. Garrity has a 1-on-2. Steps by the defense, puts it up, missed the shot. Cole McCormick with the rebound. Up to Reveles. Cameron with the ball between the circles. Near side now, Dunham. Dunham to the top of the key. Looking for Latrine. He'll get it to Reveles. To Latrine. Andrew down the side of the paint, puts it up. Missed the shot, but he's heading to the free throw line. Tristan Garrity picked up his 4th personal foul on that. And a technical foul on Luke Silva. Or maybe it was the foul went on not Garrity, on this Silva. No, they're going to give Silva his 4th. And now we're going to have 4 free throws coming for North Mason here. First, the technical free throws by Cole McCormick, it looks like. Yep. This will be Cole's first trip to the free throw line. Oh, he missed the first one. He'll get one more after the technical foul. Now 5 team fouls on both teams, so we're shooting free throws on every foul. Here's the second free throw by McCormick. That one goes in. That ties the ball game at 71. Now the free throws for Andrew Latrine. Got the first one.
Well, he's hit the last 3.
Did you just jinx him, Jerry?
Oh,
Bulldogs
no.
with a 1-point lead now. 2:38 to go, second overtime. He did not. He hit the first, or he hit the second one. 2.
Boy.
Jerry was sweating there for a second.
I was.
73.
I would have felt bad. I would have felt really bad.
73-71 is the score. North Mason takes the lead back and gets the ball, so they have an opportunity to go up even more here. As McCormick will inbounds it. This is all off of a foul and a technical foul. Here's Dunham. He'll take a 3. He's open at the elbow. That's off. Rebound goes to Wright. Wright will get it to Garrity. Up it goes to Whitener. Whitener bounces it to Eck back in the ball game, and here is Wright. Right into the corner, and a 3 by Weaver. Hit the 3. Light him up. That's his 3rd 3 in the in the 2 overtime periods, and that gives Olympic a 74-73 lead.
And that's his 4th 3 of the whole game.
Jerry's got on top of that one. Not really sure why we're delaying here after the made 3. 2:18 to go in the second overtime. Full court press by the Trojans. Dunham will get it in to Latrine. Latrine will hand it back to Dunham, pushes it up to McCormick over his head, out of bounds. No, he saves it in bounds, but right into Wright. Wright will get it to Weaver. Weaver's going to drive down the lane, pull up runner, no. Smith with the rebound for North Mason. Whew. Here's Reveles, over to McCormick. Back to Reveles, into Latrine. Andrew on the drive. Going to drive down the side of the paint, puts it off the glass too hard. Smith with the rebound, no, but he gets fouled. Carter Smith to the free throw line. Carter hasn't really been in there until now.
Yeah, he had his first 3 2-pointers. He hasn't missed a shot in the game. But you're right, he has not been in for a while.
So that foul went to Whitener. Keithan is fouled out. That'll bring Washington off the Olympic bench.
Yeah, that's the second person fouling out for Olympic.
First free throw by Smith is off. He'll get another one. 74-73, Olympic with a 1-point lead. North Mason's Carter Smith at the free throw line. Try to tie it up with his second free throw. 1:49 to go in the second OT. Got the second one. All tied up at 74. Here is Washington with the ball. Get it to Eck. Eck brings it across midcourt. Leave it there for Garrity. Garrity back to Washington, over to Wright. Here's Eck. Back to Wright. Finds Weaver, back to Wright. Wright to the three-point arc. Cross court it goes to Weaver. Weaver drives side of the paint, puts one up, missed the shot, but drew the foul on the Bulldogs somehow. Referee said there's a foul there. I think that went on Dunham. I have 2 on Derek.
See what happens. See what they call it.
No, they're not posting it.
You could be right.
Weaver with 2 free throws. Got the first one to roll in. He'll get another one. So Brown returns for North Mason. Smith will sit down. 75-74. Olympic has retaken the lead. And the Trojans, Donovan Weaver can put him up 2 with his second free throw. Got it. Got them both.
Yeah, he's hit his last 4 foul shots.
Here's Latrine quickly in the front court. Out it goes to Dunham for 3. Yes! And the Bulldogs are up 77-76 with 1:10 to go here almost in the second overtime. Here's Washington. Bounces it over to Bolito, who's in there. Finds Wright. Wright steps back to the side of the paint, puts it up short. Rebound. Washington up, in, count it. And the Trojans are up 78-77 with 1:01 remaining. That was Washington, right, Jerry? Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he made that last 2.
1:01 remains here in the second overtime. Olympic 78, North Mason 77. This has been back and forth in this second overtime, Jerry.
I should check my blood pressure right now.
Well, I'm surprisingly calm.
Huh?
I'm surprisingly calm. I don't know why.
I kind of am. I'm being facetious, but still.
Well, I'm sure there's some high blood pressure in this section over to our left.
Yeah.
Well, 1 minute, 1 second remains. The Bulldogs will have the ball coming out of timeout. That timeout was called by Olympic, right? I believe they got that timeout. Not really sure why. You're up by 1. Do you want the clock to run? I'd imagine that leaves one timeout for North Mason remaining. I don't know if for sure if Olympic has any timeouts left.
Well, they're thinking of a couple different situations. What are they going to do on defense? What are they going to do when they get the ball back?
So Bulldogs get the ball. No press this time. At least they are not showing any press, are the Trojans. So Dunham will roll the ball to Reveles. He'll pick it up and cross midcourt on the dribble. We're under a minute now. Reveles will hook it to Latrine. Down the center of the court, lays it up and in. How did he get that to go in?
Well, he's done a good job tonight of taking the ball to the hoop.
Bolito with the ball, finds Wright for Olympic. And here is Weaver. 79-78, North Mason with a 1-point lead. Olympic with the ball, bounce pass to Bolito. He fakes the 3, dribbles out, finds Wright in the paint. Fade away for Wright. No, it's off. Dunham with the rebound. He'll bounce it over to Reveles in backcourt. And back it goes to Dunham. Dunham will get across midcourt to McCormick. And Coach Smith is yelling for a timeout, and he finally gets it. 22.2 seconds
remaining. For one shot?
I would think you hold.
Yeah, hold. Yeah.
Hold, just hold, period. We'll find out, Jerry. Let's step aside.
Okay.
We'll be right back to Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hood Canal Communications keeps our community connected. We provide communication services that connect friends and family. We're connecting with our neighbors through support of local causes and events. Connecting our students and schools to a world of learning resources. And connecting you to the latest technology with local customer service. Learn more about our community connections, high-speed internet, and streaming TV options. Visit hcc.net today.
Well, 22.2 seconds remain in this second overtime. North Mason with a 1-point lead, 79-78. They'll have the ball coming out of timeout.
And 22 seconds on the clock.
Yeah.
The shot clock.
Well,
I think they're going to hold for one shot at the end and force, like you said,
a foul.
Olympic to foul.
Well, I didn't realize that the shot clock and the game clock were synced. I don't know if that's just a coincidence or they said it that way. Here's an inbounds by the Bulldogs into backcourt to Reveles. Cameron will bring it across timeline and hand it off to Brown. Brown had it poked out of his hands and over and back called. Oh boy, the Bulldogs give it right back with 15.1 remaining.
And that's been the nemesis tonight for North Mason, although they've shot the ball well.
Reveles is trying to plead the case that it was knocked into backcourt. I just think it was a dribble off of a foot, unfortunately, for North Mason.
The officials got it right.
He's right there on top of it. Here's Weaver with the ball in backcourt. Get it across midcourt to Eck. High post feed goes to Wright. Wright will dribble out and reset. 5 seconds now. Here's Eck for three. In and out. Right there for the putback is Silva, up and in at the buzzer. Holy moly. Holy moly. Luke Silva ends it in double overtime, 80-79. Wow. Fantastic finish to this one. Wow, wow, wow. 80-79, our final in double overtime. Olympic comes away with a 1-point win. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back.
The first rule of storage is keep out of reach of children. Ease of access is the #1 reason youth misuse recreational or prescription drugs. Store your medication, vape, edibles, or cannabis products in their original child-proof bottles with original labels if possible. Keep them locked up. Store your medicine, tobacco, or cannabis products in a locked cabinet, locked drawer, or in a bag like this with a lock. For more information, visit locksavelives.org or call Mason County Public Health at 360-427-9670, extension 400.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
An important safety reminder from Mason PUD 3. Please never touch a downed power line. If a power line falls on your vehicle, stay inside and call 911. Tell others to stay back, wait for emergency personnel. Never touch anyone or anything in contact with a downed power line. Always stay at least 100 feet away. Never use an object to move a downed wire. Don't remove trees or limbs near a downed line. Electricity travels through ground, trees, branches, and more. It's not safe. If you see a downed line, call PUD 3 at 360-426-8255.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Well, it's a final here in North Mason. The Olympic Trojans come from 12 points down, a forced double overtime, and win at the buzzer in the second overtime by the final score of 80-79. Boy, Jerry says we did a triple overtime game. I don't remember it.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a while. This was a fun one. The Trojans, if I've got this right, Jerry, Donovan Weaver, 31 points. 17 of those in both the overtimes. He led the way. If I've got that right. Is that
said
right?
What? How many points?
31.
Okay,
3, 6,
let me double check on that. I think you're right, but
11, 12, 13. Actually, no, let's do this. 3, 6, 9, 11, 12, 13. Actually, it's 27. I'm sorry. 27.
Okay.
27 points for Weaver. Either way, it's a good performance for him in the end. Wright finished with 14. Tristan Garrity, 10. 8. Let's see here. 14. I said right. Okay. 8 for Keithan Whitener, all in the fourth quarter. Let's see here. That's 6 for Luke Silva, but none bigger than that buzzer on the putback. Buzzer beater there. Daryl Washington ended up with 6 points, 7 points for Zach Eck. For the Bulldogs, Andrew Latrine finished with 24 points, 16 for Cole McCormick, 8 for Derek Dunham, 9 for Carter Smith, 7 for Hunter Brown. And Rabiles ends up with 15. See my 1 there, so 15 points for Cameron Rabiles. Jerry, what do you got over there?
Well, what I have, let's start with Olympic. Olympic was 10 for 20 from the foul line for 50%. They had only 13 turnovers. They only had 5 turnovers in the second half. Remember that number, okay? From the field, Olympic was 29 for 81. Yes, 81 shots, 36%. But they did improve their shooting in the second half by 7%. Now, North Mason was 10 for 19 from the foul line for 53%. What hurt them, and this is a biggie, they had 24 turnovers compared to the 13 for Olympic. That's what hurt. And they shot pretty well from the field. They were 27 for 58 for 46%. Now, they dropped from the first half, they were shooting 55%, down to 46%. So they cooled off by 9%, yeah. And part of that was, it was basically turnovers, and what kept them in the game was the three-pointers.
Right.
What a game. What a game.
That was quite double overtime. Wow. I mean, what else can you say? This does put a damper on North Mason's
heartbreaking,
postseason aspirations. Not out of it. They just need a little bit more help. They let's see here. The Bulldogs head to Bainbridge on Thursday. The Trojans host Squim Thursday. So if you're the Bulldogs, you want Olympic to get another win and knock off Squim, because depending on how Squim did tonight, they could be ahead, they could be behind, they could be tied. Who knows? You need that. Our next broadcast is tomorrow night when the Shelton girls host Aberdeen. Tip-off in the Mini-Dome is 7 o'clock. Our next North Mason broadcast is next Tuesday when the Bulldogs host North Kitsap, the #1 team in Class 2A, North Kitsap.
Yeah, we've heard good things about the North Kitsap program. Football, basketball, you name it.
Yeah. So that'll be next Tuesday right here at this place. Tip-off 7 o'clock, regular season finale for North Mason. I guess that'll do it for us here in Belfair.
Well, thank you, Diedrich.
Oh, thank you, Jerry. Final score, Olympic 80, North Mason 79 in double overtime. The Trojans come away with the win. And you know what? I can't do anything just yet. Jerry, I need to do some quick addition here to my my stuff to get our close out here. Jerry, you have anything else to say as I end this up?
Well, we hope, you know, we hope the Bulldogs can make it into the playoffs. We would love to come up and announce a playoff game for the Bulldogs.
Well, unfortunately, it would all be on the road if they do make it in.
Yeah, it would be, yeah.
So we'll have to see how that works.
And the girls have a
outside chance. Yeah, we'll see there. I'm just trying to find the right thing that I need to play here to end this thing. That's it.
And the next couple of nights, I think you might have mentioned it. I'm sure you did.
Oh, yeah, we have, unfortunately, it's not on this sheet. We have
2 games coming up straight.
Yeah, we have Shelton tomorrow night, the girls against Aberdeen. We have Shelton boys on Thursday against Centralia. And I believe tomorrow night's game's also on the radio. If you don't want to get your computer out or watch it on your phone, you can check out the radio.
And those That's 2 games should be close and exciting, too.
Yeah. So, again, the final, Olympic 80, North Mason 79 here in double overtime. You've been watching high school basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by Hood Canal Communications. Customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition, helping provide prescription drug take-back boxes in Mason County and providing lockable bags for your prescription drugs, cannabis, and vape products. Mason County PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7.
The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County PUD number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, providing safe, reliable, and valued utility services since 1934. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.